Virgos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we are in the new year, so happy New Year's. We're now covering, like you see below, January 3rd till the 9th. And this week, astrologically, not really seeing anything major that I want to point out, but we are entering the shadow period before Mercury retrograde, which will begin next week on the 14th, I believe, in the sign of Aquarius. So if you do have any important documents, paperwork, submissions, presentations, or a conversation that's very important that you need to get done, try to get it done if possible this week. Because as you know, with the retrogrades, they tend to slow things down, bring up delays, technical difficulties. And that's not to say you should be afraid of it or stop living your life, right? Because that's not realistic. But if you have something really important that you can get done this week, don't wait, don't procrastinate, try to get it done this week if possible, okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Virgos, when it comes to your health, I love it. There's a lot of healing here. I feel like you could be receiving a lot of attention this week, a lot of eyes on you, or a lot of people interested in what you're working on, or hey, oh my gosh, you're looking so good, or how'd you do this, or how'd you do that? Very interested. It's like you're shining very bright, or people maybe are noticing you or noticing a change in you. If you were dealing with any wound, sickness, illness, injury, I feel like you're receiving good treatment, or you're healing, or you're finally at the point where it's not hurting anymore. Scabs are shedding off, taking off casts, or you can walk, you feel better now. So it feels a lot of like healing energy, and also like you may be reinventing yourself. You're maybe trying a new look or a new style or a new outfit, or like, you know what, I never wear hats, let me wear a hat today, or a different style of clothing, or the way you look. Like you could be changing up your look like dramatically, or you want to try something different than it's like your usual taste. Like let's say I never wear red, but you know what, I'm gonna just switch it up this year. I want to do something different. I feel like you wanting to change your ways a little bit and be more adventurous and be a little more spontaneous. So it feels like you're tuning in and feeling more comfortable with your own uniqueness and quirkiness, and like it's like, yeah, whatever, I do that. Maybe it's weird, but I don't care. I'm like, it's like you're learning to just be yourself and not care if it looks weird, if it looks funky to other people. You're like, I'm just gonna do it because it's me, and take it or leave it. And I like that energy, and I feel like when you can be like that, because it's not that easy, right? I feel like that's when you really feel more at peace with yourself, and you actually attract real authentic people who see and appreciate you because you're literally like just being yourself, you know? It's not always easy to be yourself. So when you are, I think you'll feel so free, and that like more liberated, like things are not affecting you as much, you know? So you could also be spending time with or have a close friend that is an Aquarius person or influences you, or helps see the best in you, and helps you feel comfortable in things that maybe you used to hide or used to not like express or showcase to the world because you were afraid of judgment maybe. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe some of you spent a lot during the holidays, or maybe December, it's like, oh dang, my bank account's looking a little skinny there. Maybe you bought a lot of family members, friends gifts, or you just had a lot of expenses, a lot of bills, maybe for business, work, or programs, schooling, mortgage, insurance. It's looking like maybe you're like, dang, I think I spent a little too much, or like, dang, I spent that much on food, what the heck, I had no idea. Or like you could just be feeling like like I need to save a little more money, I need to be a little more frugal, I need to be a little more organized with my expenses. But don't feel bad, don't be hard on yourself, because especially during the holidays and at the end of the year in December, people are very stressed and expenses, things come up. So don't feel bad if you're like, dang it, like I wish I was saved more, like I should be a little more frugal. So you could be feeling like your finances a little bit shaky, or you could have saved a little bit more, you could have been a little smarter. But don't be too hard on yourself. Just make little adjustments, make a little plan maybe for yourself for this month, or moving forward, like maybe I'll just save a little bit of this much this month, or do less of this, do more of that. Don't feel like you gotta sacrifice everything, but maybe just make little adjustments, okay? So you could be feeling a little worried, a little bit stressed about financial changes going on, or feeling kind of like, dang it, I'm barely alone in this, or I gotta support, or maybe you're a single parent, you're like, dang it, like I have to make sure I have enough for my children, or this and this and that. But just make little adjustments. There's always a way. Don't stress too much. Just worry about what you do have control over. and you can make little adjustments here and there wherever needed. Nala, stop. Sorry. I think my brother's bringing me food. Who needs a boyfriend when your brother spoils you, right? Anyways, when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, Nala, stop. She's so annoying. Okay, so on your side here, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Major turnaround. The wheels are turning. I like this. And then on this other side, for this other person, keep in mind, this applies whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just the energies. And this can apply to the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above, because I feel like time is really non-existent. It's all intertwined. So whenever you watch this, it's maybe when you're meant to watch it. But I know our human brains, our human minds, we need, or we crave structure, order, calendars, times, dates, you know, kind of helps keep us organized. So here we go. So on the side for this person, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so Nala, seriously, like, come on, please. You're gonna annoy people. Okay. So, as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be a Libra. Don't start, okay? Could be a Libra or another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or also a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Or it could be a mixed match. Sun, Moon, Rising doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I would say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out. So, it feels like this is someone you already know or someone you have, you know, dealt with. Because it looks like up to this point, things have been kind of rocky. Things have been kind of shaky. Maybe this person has not been communicating really with you, or has been really silent, closed off, pushed you away, maybe just stopped talking to you all of a sudden, or was just like being very difficult. Like you couldn't reach them. You couldn't get them to open up. You couldn't get them to just talk, communicate. They would just be like, oh no, like ignore it or walk away or not really want to talk when you wanted to talk about serious things, or it was just hard to get anything out of them. It was like pulling teeth, okay? But it feels like there is something changing with this person. Like they could have been dealing, or maybe this person was in the middle or getting a divorce or a separation or a breakup. Maybe they are in a karmic situation with a person, or it could be any other situation with family, friends, or they were dealing with some legal issues or court cases, child alimony, or some kind of legal issue. But it feels like maybe this person was in a toxic relationship or a karmic relationship or entanglement, whatever you want to call it, and they're finally getting out of it, or they're finally breaking free. They're finally like, enough is enough. I don't want to do this. I know this person is not good for my mental health. This is not for me. I'm not starting this year off like this anymore. I'm done. And maybe you already knew about this, or you were always telling them like, you should get out of that. It's not for you. You're not happy. Why are you with that person? Or maybe they were not letting go of an ex that was really bad for them, and they're finally kind of putting an end to it. Like, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not entertaining this person. I'm not giving them a second chance or letting them come back for the 10th time in a row. They're finally putting an end to it. And even if they, let's say they're getting a divorce, which some of them may already be divorced, or they're in the middle of it or finalizing it, they could even have risked, you know, not getting their fair share just to get out of it. Like maybe this ex person was being really difficult and doesn't want to give them anything, doesn't want to leave them anything. And so in order to just break free from them, be like, okay, you know what? Keep it. I don't even care anymore. Keep whatever you want. Just sign the papers. I'm over this. I'm done. I don't even want anything from you anymore. So they may have had to go to the extreme lengths to like not even take anything and get the short end of the stick just so they can leave, just so they can get out of the situation. Because if not, this person was trying to drag it along, keep it, you know, let it go on and on just to make this person's life like hell or make it very difficult for them. But they decided, you know, my happiness, my peace is more important. So they're breaking free from this. And I think you, for the longest time, this was like weighing on you or making it really hard for you. Like seeing this person going back to the person who hurt them, or always giving this person a second chance when they treat them like poop, treat them so poorly, so terrible, and that always stressed you out or kept you up at night. But you knew there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I can't tell them what to do. They're not there to listen to me. I can only tell them that I'm there for them and love them, but if they keep going back, there's I can't do anything about it. And so it's like, how do I help someone who doesn't accept my help? So you became kind of helpless. You're just down. You're like, I guess I just gotta live my life and do what I gotta do. But it affected you because you cared, or you still care about this person. But it was really hard, and it was hard for you to let go. Like, you let go, physically, but mentally, it's like you were still connected to this person. You would still think about them. But it seems like now there's a major turnaround. Like, things have flipped. Like, you thought this was the end, no turning back. I guess it's done instead, whatever. But it looks like just when you give up, or you're about to give up, you see another side. Something's going to turn around. You're going to be at the right place, right time, or all of a sudden you get a phone call or a message, or you see this person, they come knocking at your door or something. You're like, what? Very unexpected. Good karma is coming back to you. Maybe the universe, God, your angels just wanted to test you, wanted to see, are you willing to let go? Are you willing to let go of something that you love, because you trust that whatever is for you is for you? And because you did that, even though you were in pain, or even though it hurt you, they brought back exactly what you gave up, because you maintained your faith and hope that if it's for me, it's going to be for me. And if not, then I release it. So it feels like you're going to be receiving a message from this person, either a phone call, text, whatever form of communication. They are reaching out to you, and you're going to be shocked. You'll be like, what? I never thought this person would talk to me again. I thought they told me to leave them alone, to never speak to them, never call them, text them. But I feel this person's going to reach out to you and share the news, tell you that, you were right, or I still miss you, I still care about you, I'm so sorry, but I'm finally done with them, and I'm not doing that anymore. I just feel like they're gonna come to you in a very kind, compassionate, loving way, maybe feeling kind of very vulnerable, very kind of, sad or down, but still more open actually now, and wanting to open up to you or talk to you, needing a friend, and knowing that you were always the person that cared about them and always were there for them. So I feel like there's a major turnaround here, and something that you thought was completely done and dead and hopeless maybe is not really done and dead. So I feel that someone is coming back, or you're going to hear from someone, and probably get really good news. Well, maybe it's not that great news for them, but yeah, it's good and bad, but it's mainly good. Okay, so we're going to continue this on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue this on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.